Hey y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Hell, I forgot what my damn intro is. I'm so damn mad. Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Shout out to Centric. So, what's up? She already came in a blazing. What's up, Michelle? Hey, Babs, I hope you are feeling well, love. Hey, Blazing Goddess. Hey, well, as y'all can see by the title, look, I have been trying my damnedest. And at this point, I don't know if I'll be monetized for this video. I don't even care because I'm cussing already. Um, Let me tell y'all something. It 8 days, 8 days. This man has been in office. 8 days, y'all, and I'm trying not to curse. It is a circus out here. This man has only been in office for 8 days. Do y'all realize we have 1,452 more days of this shenanigans? Now, I have a show starting at 5:30 because I'm trying to cover the Naziah Harris case from the beginning as far as preliminary hearings so I can familiarize myself with the case. But I had to come on here because once again, this is my venting session. I've already spoke with my kids. My kids was like, and y'all know, I always make sure that they are up to date with current events because you don't know in what way, shape, form, or fashion this will actually affect you. Hi Gracie, how are you doing? That's okay. You don't have to call because we've been cussing all day. Girl, okay. So I've been working. I done drafted probably 5 petitions while I'm listening. I got the Naziah Harris case playing in the background. I'm working or whatnot. And I take a break and I get to Instagram and I'm like, wait, what? And then people started sending me a screenshot of the halt. And I was like, it said federal grants and loans pretty much is going to be at a freeze. It's going to freeze. He's going to freeze them. And the only thing I can think about is, Lord, I have a child in college. How is that going to affect him? That's the only thing that was on my mind. The second thing that was on my mind is, where are the federal judges? Because anybody can, they can come in and they can stop it. The federal judge could put out an order to stop it. They file a lawsuit and put out a temporary restraining order and that stops it. Okay? Just like with the student loan when what did they do when they were trying to do the cancellation and they weren't having that, and the federal judges, yeah. So I was like, where are the federal judges at? And then shortly after, what was that, a couple of minutes ago, I got the word that a judge ended up like pausing it or undoing what Trump did. Let's put it that way. Lord, I'm all over the place because I've been discombobulated. I mean, I've been working all day, but just to get that, I was like, this is not good. This is not good because it's not only affecting education, it will also affect healthcare and all this other stuff. Whew, I'm trying to calm down. I have a child that relies on Medicaid for his $800 prescription, and that's just for one prescription. Oh my gosh. And that's another thing. And that's Medicaid. He took away, he reversed the order for a reduced cost for even those on Medicare, those who have diabetes and they go through the Medicare. Like my grandma, like we have family members that need prescriptions and cannot afford to even pay full price for these things. And this man has came and shaking up. So I cannot do another 1000 plus days with this man. I absolutely cannot. I absolutely cannot. But I don't want to keep y'all long. I just want to kind of go over some things with you guys. This is the first thing I want to share. Let me share this tab. Oh, come on, please, please, please. Let me share this tab. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let me just share entire screen. Oop, not that screen. That's my work screen. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to do this. This is okay. I got a lot of work going. Okay. So let me go. Who said? Yeah, I mean everybody been sending me stuff. Hold up. Okay. So I spoke with you guys my last rant, right? And I stated that if you don't agree with something in your community, that's why you have representatives. Remember that conversation I had with you guys. So, as of right now, this is not the only thing that we need to be calling our state representatives and senators for. It's the numerous amount of things that he has already done. So, Hillary Clinton has posted a script. Now this is only for federal aid, but it don't even matter. Hey, you just use the script, and it says this is the call script for MOC on the Trump administration freezing all federal aid. So you say, "Hi, my name is Cassandra. I'm calling from zip code da 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 da. I'm calling on a House member or the senator." To speak out against President Trump's actions on Monday in freezing all federal aid. This is blatantly illegal. The executive branch can't unilaterally decide to ignore laws that were passed by Congress, especially when it comes to financial aid. MOC must take action and clarify how they will stop the freeze and ensure that millions who are directly impacted by financial aid will not be harmed. Okay, so that was, I believe she said that prior to, because she posted this 4 hours ago, and it was just a few minutes ago he stated, well, not he stated, but a judge put a freeze on Donald Trump's freeze. Whew, Lord Jesus, have mercy, dear God. Michelle said, right, I even told my mom that is 100% disabled. She can't walk and she has Medicare, but she also relies on Medicaid too. Lord Jesus. Panama's waiting. Girl, you talk about to move there? Because we all need to go. This is just the tip of the iceberg. It is going to get real ugly. Did you see that one man? I may have sent it to you, Cassandra, that said the children need to get out and work for their food. Basically, I did not see that. If I see anything like that, I'm about to lose my. I'm really about to lose my ish. Oh, it's okay, MJ. I mean, I just hit live. I got my I'm making some Spanish rice, some fajitas and some homemade guacamole and yeah, I'm about to do all that. So I just decided to hop on here. I'm too stressed and depressed to comment. Peace of love to, oh my gosh, MG Massive. Hey, prayers. That's why I told y'all last live. We just gotta pray. We gotta pray and we have to get our bag on the side because we cannot rely on this administration. As I told you guys before, he is trying to go into a dictatorship. He is trying to dismantle the federal government. That is why we have checks and balances. The executive branch cannot outdo the legislative, and the legislative cannot outdo the judicial, and the judicial can't outdo the executive branch. That is why there are checks and balances per our Constitution. Why does man think he is above The Constitution is beyond me. And as long as we have these individuals who support him, he is going to continue to do with this mess. My child even asked me, is there anything we could do to get him out of office? I was like, baby, the only way to get him out of office is two ways. Either he's 6 feet under or he's impeached. Those are the only two options. So once again, now if you are having trouble with finding your representative, go to house.gov, and I'm sharing this tab. So house.gov, you put in your zip code, and I don't care because hell, my damn address been doxed, but hey, I live in Texas. Pull up if you want to. So these are my representatives, okay? I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat. The thing is, you did what you needed to do. If you want to voice your opinion, you need to reach out to your representatives and talk about it. Now, this is the House. I'm pretty sure they got one for the Senate. So go there and get their information, call, email, fax, Snapchat, inbox. I don't care what you do. If you have a problem, you need to report it so they could go it. Okay, thank you, Michelle. I'll pull it in just a second. This is the house.gov. Go to senate.gov and you'll find your senator. I don't care. Hell, do both. Email them both. Reach out to them both. Okay? And address your concern, not just with the financial aid issue, but also when it comes to the natural right citizenship. Like any issue you could think of that you have a problem with, that you don't agree with, take it to your representatives. Oh my gosh. MJ said this is Donald's way of saying he needs more money for his mass deportation agenda and to build a wall. Hey, let me tell you, did y'all see in Colombia, Mexico, what did they do? They ended up not giving them clearance to land the plane. Now, I am on the fence with that because if you are a convicted felon or you have been charged with crimes that of what we call of moral turpitude, uh, you need to go. You need to go. You don't need to be here. But if you are hardworking, like some people that are very, very close to me that I know, they should have a right to stay here. I'm just saying. Think he can't ever run again. Girl, I don't know. Somebody done told this man that he may they're trying to push him to do a third term. I'm telling you. Okay, I got it. Oh, hey, Danella. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, y'all. Okay. But yeah, so House, Senate.gov, y'all need to hit them up. Y'all need to hit them up. This is real life. This is our life. All this other stuff that's happening on it on YouTube and social media, that ain't gonna help us. We are in a national emergency for real. All right, let me go to the trying to see if I need to turn over my fajitas. Hold up. Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Republican congressman suggests high school students who receive free lunches should work instead of relying on. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. My kids eat a lot. They eat a lot. They would eat at home and go to school and eat, and then come home and eat like 12 times. So I free lunch, okay. I don't care if my kids eat free lunch. That is good. But there are some kids, like the district that I live in, Richardson ISD, best school district, I believe, in the state of, well, at least in North Texas. And their schools, like the district, actually have it to where all the kids, not some, but all the kids get free lunch and free breakfast. So that is a good thing. But people need to realize that this might be their only meal. Oh, let me share the tab. There we go. Here's the tab. So you say that my high schooler, and the Lord has blessed me. One thing I have done is ensure that my children understand the importance of obtaining a degree. Not just your diploma, but also your degree. Because nobody can take that away from you. But I did not allow my children to work. And that is just me, because I wanted them to focus on school. Now that my oldest is in college, his first year, now he's going now I let him do office aid so he can get some type of experience. And they watch me run my business. So they know they have some type, but he knows that he got to get a job. He's going to do work study, he's going to learn. But suggest high school students should. So what about what the fuck is going on? What is going on? And I ain't gonna say what I want to say out here, because hell, they probably end up banning my damn page. But this right here is wild. That's wild. So yeah. So that's old news. But like I said, reach out to your governor, I mean to your representatives and your senators, and address your concerns. Next thing I want to show you guys. Let me see this thing I have to keep refreshing it. What I want to Okay. This is all right. So this is the memo that came out earlier. And it read, hold on, y'all. Let me turn these fajitas right quick. Hold on. All right. Okay, so this is the office of what is it? Office of Management and Budget. So these are the ones who puts out the memo, but of course they have to run it by the president of the United States, right? And so this is what the memo stated. So we were asking, okay, if you're cutting federal grants and loans and financial assistance, what does all of that entails? That's why everybody was freaking out. Hey, gold digger. Hey, love. Um, Ba, 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 ba. It feels like he's paying us back because he didn't win that election over Biden. I think so too. He's a retaliatory type person. If he wants to deport everybody, he needs to deport his wife. Boop. Yes, definitely hit the like button. Support, 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 support. One thing I like to do, just like I teach, I do in school, current events. We all have to stay on top of this. Somebody said, "What the hell? No free school lunch." Well, they put a halt on it. So, but we about to read exactly what it entailed before the judge did what they did. I said, so this means I need to send my 7-year old out to get a job. Child, it's kids like Naziah Harris and her cousins who rely on these. Exactly. Had right wing red thugs and family. They are evil. They are definitely evil. Hold on, let me pin this. Can I even pin it? I might have to go on. Oh, there we go. Um, Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Queen Grandma. Y'all know I tried. I literally said, okay, I'm gonna go a whole week without, and I know I had another show, but I'm gonna push it back. I'm gonna push it back. It's okay. But this has to be addressed because we have to figure out what we're going, like, if you never play, it's not even about being in politics. And that's what my 16-year-old just said. He's like, Mom, I'm not political. And I said, I understand that, son. However, you need to be aware of what is going on in the world, especially in the government, and how it affects you. And that goes for everybody who is listening, and to the replay gang, this goes for you too, to anybody who come across this video. We need to know how we are going to be affected each and every way. Everything that he is doing affects us, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not. All right, so here's the memorandum that the OMB put out. Subject: can I blow this up? I think y'all can see it. Hold on, let me put my I have to breathe. Because, baby, if I go on a rant, it's going to be a rant rant. All right. So it reads that the American people elected Donald J. Trump to be the president of the United States and gave him a mandate to increase the impact of every federal taxpayer dollar. In fiscal year 2024, of the nearly 10 trillion dollars that the federal government spent, more than 3 trillion was federal financial assistance. So out of the 10 trillion, 3 trillion of that was financial assistance, such as grants and loans. Career and political appointees in the executive branch have a duty to align federal spending and actions with the will of the American people as expressed through the presidential priorities. Financial assistance should be dedicated to advancing administrative priorities, focusing taxpayer dollars to advance a stronger and safer America, eliminating the financial burden of inflation for citizens, unleashing American energy and manufacturing, ending wokeness. Y'all, he had the nerve to put that word in there. Ending wokeness and the weaponization of the government, promoting efficiency in government and making America healthy again. The use of federal resources to advance Marxist equity, transgenderism, and the Green New Deal social engineering policies is a waste of taxpayers' dollars and does not improve the day to day lives of those we serve. Hmm. Mm. This memorandum requires federal agencies to identify and review all federal financial assistance. Let me see. I'm reading the footnote. Okay. And then it says, I'm gonna reread that. This memorandum requires federal agencies to identify and review all federal financial assistance programs and supporting activities consistent with the president's policies and requirements. Then this footnote says that nothing in this memo should be construed to impact Medicare or Social Security benefits. That's it. So anything dealing with Social Security or anything dealing with Medicare wasn't to be affected by this. But any other financial stuff, Medicaid, all that other stuff, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. For example, during the initial days of his administration, President Donald J. Trump issued a series of executive orders to protect the American people and safeguard valuable taxpayer resources, including protecting the American people against invasion, reevaluating and realigning United States foreign aid, putting America first in international environmental agreements, unleashing American energy, ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. He said wasteful and radical? Defending women from gender ideology, extremism, and restoring biological truth to the federal government, and enforcing the Hyde Amendment. I need to read on that one. The executive orders ensure that federal funds are used to support hardworking American families. To implement these orders, each agency must complete a comprehensive analysis of all of their federal financial assistance programs to identify programs, projects, and activities that may be implicated by any of the president's executive orders. In the interim, to the extent permissible under applicable law, federal agencies must temporarily pause all activities related to the obligation or disbursement of all federal financial assistance and other relevant agency activities that may be implicated by the executive orders, including but not limited to financial assistance for foreign aid, non governmental agencies, DEI, woke gender ideology, and the Green New Deal. This temporary pause will provide the administration time to review agencies' programs and determine the best use of funding for the programs consistent with the laws and the presidential priorities. The temporary pause will become effective on January 28th at 5 p.m. Even before completing their comprehensive analysis, federal agencies must immediately identify and legally mandate actions or deadlines for assistance programs arising while the pause remains in effect. Federal agencies must report this information to the OMB along with analysis of the requirement. OMB also directs federal agencies to pause all activities associated with not open NOFOs, such as conducting merit review panels. Oh, God. No later than February 10th, 2025, agencies shall submit to OMB detailed information of any programs, projects, or activities subject to pause. To this pause, each agency must pause issuance of new awards, disbursements of federal funds under all open awards, and other relevant agencies' actions that may be implicated by executive orders to the extent permissible by law until OMB has reviewed and provided guidance to your agency with respect to the information submitted. Um, well, let me read this part. Additionally, agencies must, for each federal financial assistance program, assign responsibility and oversight to senior political appointee. Okay, that's just saying. Okay, da da da. Um, I gotta get to this comments. Hold on, let me see. Some people are not lucky to really get food, shelter, and this is so sad. It is. MG say rant on. Did Trump do a press release about this? Oh, baby, so I'm about to show y'all the updates. I'm about to show y'all the updates. My mouth is on mute before I say something out of character. He doesn't want anyone himself. And exactly. TikTok, y'all might as well give up. TikTok ain't coming back. A lot those same people who voted for Donald Trump is now saying they want to leave. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't leave. Don't leave the USA. No, y'all stay here. Y'all voted for him. Y'all stay here. They thought it was going to affect China's social security. You know what? He's doing this because it's in the Project 25. He is. And as much as he tried to disassociate himself from that plan, it did not succeed. But I tried to tell people, I'm a small channel holder, and I know a lot of people don't want to get into politics. And really, I don't care if I'm monetized or not. Political science is something that I do have a degree in, so this is very passionate to me. I love to educate people on this because it affects us all. I'm just coming in. He did not succeed. That man is trying his best to stop the immigrants, rather it's Latino, Puerto Ricans, and Haitians. He doesn't care who or what it takes along with it. Exactly. Lord, I'm just gonna say it right here. I'm just gonna say it right here. This land was never yours. This land was never yours. This land was never yours. Let's start with that. This land was built on the backs of immigrants. Let's start with that. Go find your Antarctica got a whole bunch of land. Go start a whole country. It's a continent, but go over there. Go move over there and have your dictatorship and the government that you want. Leave the United States alone. George Washington gotta be turning in his grave. Lord Jesus. Yep, just me. I'm about to pull that up. The pause is for it said by what was that? Okay, well, no, they didn't say. It just says it's a temporary pause, but they didn't say when it will end. And then two, they had to submit detailed information by February 10th. So I don't know, but I'm glad that the federal judge came in. They vote for the convicted felon, and now they want to leave. Oklahoma has already approved the vote that says families must show citizenship. Girl, this oh my gosh, I can't. You see, I'm quiet every word. Baps, I know. I know. Two of my favorite people were political science. Oh, I'm. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, baby. Hey, I'm pretty sure COVID fried his brain. We need a man. What? That man is how old? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Queen Grandma. Thank you. Thank you, Just Me, for doing that. Boy, when I say my inbox was blowing up, baby, getting rid of immigrants, I guess we now know what he meant when he said they taking black jobs. Child. Hmm. 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 So, all right. So pretty much all of the programs, for the exception of Medicare, and what else they say? Or is that little footnote? And Social Security benefits. Everything else can go to hell. That's pretty much what he's saying. That's pretty. Oh, the food smells so good. I'm so hungry. All right, so I'm doing away with that. All right. If y'all ever want good updates, this is what I use. I always go to AP. I don't do all those other articles or anything, but baby, they give you freaking live updates. Hold on, let me share this right quick. All right, so they always give you live updates. So look at what has happened since we've been on for 30 minutes. Rubio grants foreign aid suspension waiver for all life-saving assistance. Federal worker union says Trump's buyout offers will cause chaos. Trump hamstrings anti-discrimination in what? Like y'all, this is crazy. Trump offers a federal workers a buyout with 7 months' pay in effort to shrink the size of the government. He's trying to shrink the size of the government to one. Him. That's all he's trying to do. This is crazy. So when y'all get time, go over to AP, go over to AP and read, and they have, look at this, live updates. So federal judge temporarily blocks Trump's federal funding freeze. And I'm going to read this. Hold on, let me stir this rice right quick, and we're going to read this. All right, y'all. Whew. Damn, it's fun. When I say my freaking belly is growling, this food smells so good. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, the Dr. Mullins at UNC retired now. Oh, oh man, Lord, that judge better have a backup job because she about to lose. I need to figure out what I'm gonna figure out what federal judge it is. Even if he says it's only a week, but I don't believe nothing that this man says to a certain extent. He's trying to be like North Korea. He need to go. He need to go take out Kim Jong Un and take over North Korea because that's not happening here. Appreciate allowing me to be here. I'd be cussing if I was alone. Mary J. China's going to add you to. Oh Lord, y'all is crazy. I was wondering what McChina was doing here. Oh, I'm dying. Widespread all over fields are getting empty where immigrants worked, and we will feel the effect of that in the grocery stores. Is about to be exactly farmers, migrant workers. Man, people were going out to like the flea markets and stuff like that, and it's like a ghost town. It is so sad that people have to fear for their life. Like I said, if they have committed a crime, a heinous crime, yes, at the end of the day, ship their ass back where they came from. However, if they are making an honest living here with their kids, help them go through the process. And people be like, well, we got our papers that y'all, it is not that easy. It is not. You do y'all realize how the only thing that I do not know how to do as a paralegal, I've never tapped into immigration, but I get so many calls from not only Hispanics but also Africans. And I have a few Middle Easterns that ask me how to complete paperwork, and unfortunately I have to turn them away because I don't want to sit here and draft documents and I don't know what the hell I'm drafting. That I'm sure I can learn, and I think I might add that to my list of things to do, because one thing I hate to see is innocent people that are working very hard in this country have to be deported because we have a felon in office that is not fair, that only wants to have a dictatorship. I can't do it. I'm ready in her lineup because when she says karma, she's speaking as me as well. Yeah, she's not China, but that name just cracks me up. The song "This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land," from California to New York Island, from Red West Forest to the Gulf Stream. This land was made for you. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Young entrepreneurs, business owners, seniors, disabled, anyone with a disability, and all senior leaders in corporate America, we have to pray and be good stewards over our finances. Amen. I speak that into existence. Someone might want to check on Caitlyn Jenner. I mean Bruce Jenner, who was overjoyed by Trump. Exactly. I want to know how Bruce Jenner feels. I really want to know. I love going African workers to get my hair done, and where I live, a lot is going to be closed down. It is sad. I'm heartbroken. I really am. And there's people that, and then when I go through my timeline and I see people like actually, if these are hardworking citizens, that's one thing. I am going to feel some type of way. But if it's criminals, yeah, go ahead and take them. But oh my gosh. All right. So let me do this before I be done burned up my food because I got my beans on now. All right. So, a federal judge has temporarily blocked a Trump administration freeze on federal grants and loans that could total trillions of dollars and cause disruptions in healthcare research, education programs, and other initiatives. The White House had planned to enforce the pause Tuesday as the administration begins a cross-the-board ideological review of its spending. Here's the latest on the freeze. So, why does the judge ruling, or wait, no, what does the judge ruling do? So, U.S. District Judge Lauren L. Alicon, shout out to Alicon, shout out to this judge, blocked the action Tuesday afternoon, minutes before it was set to go in effect. The administrative stay pauses the freeze until Monday. So we have until Monday. Hopefully, they're going to file a lawsuit against this man because this is crazy. What could be impacted by the freeze? Trump's administration officials said programs that provide direct assistance would not be affected, such as Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, student loans, and food stamps. Okay, well, that's good. That is good. So what they're saying is that the so people who are receiving Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, student loans, and food stamps will not be affected. Now, they didn't say student Pell Grants, because there are grants that are offered to the students. So I wonder if that going to be part of it. And then they said food stamps, but they didn't say anything about the free lunch and breakfast programs that schools have. We got to read in between the lines. But the lack of clarity around other programs is causing chaos. Why is Trump doing this? Officials said that the decision was necessary to ensure that spending complies with Trump's recent blitz of executive orders. What he wants to do is he wants to increase fossil fuel production. He wants to remove protections for transgender people. He wants to end diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold up. Hold on. Let me turn this pot down. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. So once the judges freeze actually ends, then we still got to be worried, because even though it says that it's not the direct assistance to the citizens is not going to be affected, we don't know, because this is okay. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, that's one thing. Student loans, that's another thing. But what about Pell Grants? Pell Grants, you didn't say anything about that. You didn't say anything about, there's a lot. There's a lot of programs. I might look up a list and post that so we can see if it's infected in any way. He tried to go out to buy out people. He offered federal workers a buyout for 7 months' pay. Executive order on youth gender transitions. The order, signed late Tuesday, directs that federally run insurance programs exclude gender transition care for anyone under the age of 19, and calls for the Department of Justice to vigorously pursue litigation and legislation to oppose the practice. Look, I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody in. Not none whatsoever. But you're playing with people's livelihood. I'm just saying. As much as some of us may not like, certain people's lifestyles, we don't have a heaven hell to put anybody in. But by you putting this, you don't know what mental state somebody is in. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. RFK Jr. picked to lead the Health and Human. They spell health wrong. Wait, did they spell health wrong, Angie? They spell health wrong. I need them to get that right. What is this? Trump's hamstrings anti-discrimination agency. The EEOC is comprised of 5 commissioners. And okay, what are you doing with the EEOC? Oh my gosh, I never thought about the freaking EEOC, bro. So I never thought about that. So the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, right? So let's say you get wrongfully terminated from a job because, of your age or your race or whatever the case may be. Normally people go to the EEOC to, pretty much start an investigation in that company that you worked for. And based off of their investigation, they might give you a right to sue letter stating, okay, you do have a case because they, discriminated against you based off of your race or your age or your gender or something like that. Look what this man, Trump fired the Equal Employment Opportunity Commissions. Y'all, what? So this man is really probably trying to dismantle the EEOC because the EEOC pretty much oversees these companies, ensuring that they are equal, that they are treating men, women, what black, white, purple, green, Asian, whoever, whatever your ethnicity is, they're ensuring that they are being treated fairly and not discriminated based off of their age, race, ethnicity or their gender. This man is crazy. This man is crazy. Um, Let me get off of this, y'all, cause I fake my blood pressure going up, cause this done pissed me off. So as of right now, the the temporary block of Trump's funding freeze ends on Monday. What's today? Tuesday? Lord Jesus, I don't even know. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to see exactly what they're gonna do. Hey, Mo 131. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see. Yeah, that judge really probably gonna need a backup job. I need to see. In other words, it's Jim Crow all over it. Whoo, whoo, whoo. He's a nasty bigot. Remember how okay? Use Herschel Walker like a I seen that. I don't even think Herschel cared. These boy, let me shut up. I always get my info from Chris Humphrey. I love him. Wish he would run for president. There's a lot of potential candidates that I actually like. Head Start, exactly, because that was actually in a executive order. So funding for Head Start, like I know here in Texas at 3 and 4, they can go to Head Start, and that's like a whole funding program. It's free. Parents don't have to pay out of pocket to send their kids to preschool. This is crazy. He left the White House in a $3 trillion deficit. Just imagine what he's going to do now. And I'm so perplexed that people think this 11 plus bankruptcy gang is a great businessman. Man, I done heard so many people say, oh, he's a great businessman. If he was, he wouldn't be in the shape that he is in. I'm exact. Man, you know what? I am sure that Robert F. Kennedy and John F. Kennedy are probably like, what? What are you doing? But see, when I seen that RFK Jr. was running for presidency, I already knew. Usually people don't realize, even though we have these different parties, libertarian and independent and the Green Party and all this other stuff, when they drop out of the race, those votes got to go somewhere. And majority of the time it's going to go towards a Republican. I i learned that in college. This is diabolical. Right, they also help ensure equal opportunity for people with yes, that as well. I forgot about that. If we lose EEOC, all disabled employment will I totally forgot about that. Yep. Girl, I know what you say. This is diabolical. Yeah, I gotta get off of here because I'm shaking like I'm Miss Seeley. I'm sh- I'm shaking like I'm Miss Seeley off The Color Purple. I did not mean to do that. I tried to cut y'all off, but let me check. What did y'all say? Oh yeah, y'all saw my post about somebody wrote a freaking novel up under my darn Jay-Z well, Tony Busby talking about Busby paying me, and or somebody must be paying me to defame freaking Jay. Bye. What? Oh my gosh. That what sent me this morning because I woke up to that. I was already pissed. All right. I'm checking out inboxes. Okay, cool. Um, yeah. So Sonia, you know what? Country's been like anytime we have let me tell you something. It wouldn't be as bad if no, I wouldn't even say that because Trump does something on his own. But like when Bill Clinton was in office, you had a I forgot I don't know if the Senate was majority Republican or if it was the House. I can't remember. But usually when you have that balance when it comes to, at least the legislative office, then you can work with whatever the president is, whether they're a Republican or they're Democrat. Just like George W. Bush, even though 9/11 happened, it I can't say it was terrible. It was not the best. His terms were not good at all, but it wasn't as drastic as Trump's. Let's put it that way. So I always believe that countries are laughing at us because this is crazy. Ostensibly that the Rethugs blocked all the reconsideration on any basis but merit. Oh my gosh. Love y'all and the color purple. All right, y'all. But you're so welcome, Michelle. You're so welcome. And y'all, thank y'all. Keep sending it to me. And I love to see the engagement for those who have been inboxing me, kind of keeping me up to date. Thank you so much. Because it is a conversation that we need to have. Because when we don't have these conversations, then we just, it's like we get stepped on, piled on, overlooked, and all this other stuff. So even though I might be a small channel holder, I do hope that we all are speaking loud and clear because the message needs to be heard. We cannot sit here and go another 1,452 days with this maniac in office. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. So I like y'all have some homework to do. Go to senate.gov, go to house.gov, find out who your senator is, who your representative is, and you send them. You email them, you fax them, you call them, you do whatever it needs to do to make your voice heard because I feel if it is enough of us, like we may not can get this man up out of the White House, but at least we have somebody fighting on our behalf when they do go to Washington and they do have those meetings. I don't know if y'all ever like turn on your TVs and go to channel 2 or 3 or whatever and you see like the actually the House and the Senate like they're talking about bills that are being created and generated and talked about every single day. They have these type of discussions. That's what they do. That's why we elect them on our behalf. So utilize them. Utilize them. Oh, all right. Yeah, let me talk because, baby, new and Bill made NAFTA and the privatization. Pooh. Girl, go eat your food. This motherfucker is going to do something else while you eat. You heard a lot of knowledge on this module. Thank you so much, Mary Jane. You do a great job, dear. Thank you. Yes. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Hey, like somebody said in the chat, y'all, let's stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Say a prayer, even for our president. We may not like him, but say a prayer. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. Say a prayer for our brothers and our sisters and everybody that's in America. Because actually, everybody in the world. Because what we do in America can affect us globally. Okay. I'm sick of how many blacks are for girl. I can't. I be wanting to slap them. Thank you for sharing, Cassandra. Who this is a lot, but it's good to have a place your channel to be informed. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go eat my food. Y'all be blessed, and I'm out. Hey, definitely comment, definitely like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for supporting me always. I love y'all. Good night. Bye.